everyone. This is Print Sample TV, and we're coming to you again from a hotel lobby in Copenhagen. And it's December 2024, and it's been a wild year. We had Drupa, we had Printing United, we've had all sorts of interesting events. We had Print for All. But all along the way, the thing that I noticed is that we've got much more embellishment going on in our industry, much more opportunity to do embellishment, and much more opportunity to do it digitally, if that's how you want to do it, and digitally with a sustainability story, digitally with the ability to embellish pretty much any substrate you can think of. So I wanted to share some things that we've seen this year. One of my favorite was an open house event that happened at Hudson Printing in Salt Lake. We've featured them before on Print Sample TV. You've seen them in Inkish videos. Paul Hudson and his team are amazing. He did an event he called Elevation when he got his Scodex. And that allows him to do really, really fine embellishment. And so he thinks of it as being topographical. So if you know topographical maps, that's his concept for how you can use the kinds of embellishment he can do with his Scodex SHD. It is really kind of amazing. And I love the way he did his open house because he invited designers from all over the city of Salt Lake to come and learn about it. Okay, so great way to do it, but what's available? What can I do? Well, you could talk to the folks at MGI. They have some really great examples. They would be delighted to show you. They can embellish on black. They can foil in silver and blue and red and pretty much any color you'd like. They are just masters at creating really cool things to play with. So I like the MGI technology. And they are smart enough that they actually use their technology on their brochures, which I think everyone should have to do if they're selling embellishment technology. The folks at Comma caught our eye at Drupa, and I wanted to lift them a little bit more because they did something really cool. They created this cute little box, and I'll see if I can put it back together here. So the story of Comma is that they like to work with small companies when they are looking for things to lift their brand. So they ended up working with a company called Mary's Cakes, and I think I've crushed this so much that it won't stay together anymore. But Mary's Cakes, they embellished a card for Mary's Cakes, and inside the box were cookies. And this was one of the giveaways they had at Drupa. And I just fell in love with it because it was actually built so that you could just tap it and it would open itself wide. But again, I've carried this around since June, and it doesn't really do it anymore. But it is just a fabulous story to tell with the Comma embellishment. And again, I love the folks at Comma because they embellish their brochureware as well. And I think if you're going to be a vendor in this space, you should be showing people how to use it. A company that does it really well is Scodex. And at Drupa, if you went by their stand, you would have seen a lot of these alien-looking beings all over the place. And one of the things that we saw was not only that they were using AI to generate the images for the Scodex bags that were everywhere and the images that were all over their stand, but they've expanded their line so that they can embellish almost any substrate. So rough substrates, slick substrates, stone substrates, heavy pulp substrates, recycled substrates. I think if you ask them to embellish leather, they'll tell you yes. They will find a way to do it. So the thing that we need to know is that the technology just keeps getting better. And if you're not thinking about embellishment, you should be. And if you are thinking about it, but you're going, oh, it's a big investment, reach out to the Scodex team, the Comma team, the MGI team. Ask them who in your region, in your state, in your city already has one of these machines and might be willing to take jobs that you outsource to them, because that's a great way to get started and to establish the market with your customers. I'm Pat McGrew. This has been an episode of Print Sample TV.